Hello friends, if you're part of the family, welcome back. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Alright, for today's video, I'm actually honoring my word. I asked you guys a while back in social media if you guys wanted me to give you a tour of our homeschooling room. I know I did one of these videos a few years ago and it's been quite a bit of time and we have kind of changed things up. We have moved. So I asked you guys if you wanted to give you an updated video of our homeschooling room and you guys said yes. And along with that, I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys just some updates. We are starting the school year now, the second week of September after Labor Day. And we've kind of changed things up a little bit. So I wanna share with you guys just the latest curriculum that we are using and how we are kind of scheduling our school day and such. So yeah, so if you are interested, keep on watching. All right, so first thing is first, I wanna go ahead and share with you guys just the curriculum that we decided to use this year as opposed to the one that we used last year. So I'll start from the top down with Nathan, my oldest, who is 11 and going into the 7th grade. We did all-in-one easy peasy for him last year. And this year, actually, we switched over to Abeka Academy, but not 100%. We're only just doing the two major subjects, which are language arts and which is like English, and math, which is arithmetic. So those two we're doing Abeka Academy. Abeka recently launched their subjects individually, right? With the, how do you say it, like with the pre-recorded classes that they usually have in their academy. Well, now they have their individual, from what I can see, at least language arts and math, they have the individual subjects available. So we went ahead and purchased those for him. And then for science and for history, we are doing all-in-one easy peasy. We love that curriculum. So that's for him. For Lucia, we are doing the same thing. So last year she did Abeka full-time. This year we're doing language arts and English and math arithmetics, make Abeka. And we're doing history and science all in one easy peasy. So that's what we're doing for them. Today was her second day and so far they've been loving it, so we'll see. And then for my little one, I have a 4-year-old. He's going to be 5 in a few weeks, and we are starting a new curriculum for him. We started Reading Eggs, which actually is an app, or it's kind of like ABC Mouse, but in my opinion, it's just better, more interactive. So we started that this year. And that curriculum actually has workbooks. So how it goes, so we've been liking it so far, is that he does the lesson in the app, right? So lesson 1 in the app, and then you have a few worksheets for him to go through to be able to practice what he learned, right? So this week we finished lesson 1, which was the letter M for the reading part, right? And the lessons in the worksheet, I want to say it's like 4 pages of just work that will reinforce what he learned. If you are committed, if your child is really learning quickly, you can do a whole lesson in one day. I think there's only like 60 lessons in these workbooks, so, but we want to stretch it out and I want to make sure that he learns these letters. So it might take us, I'm planning of maybe doing 2 to 3 days per lesson. That way we are really reinforcing these letters. So that's for the reading part of it. And then also Reading Eggs has a sister, or I guess it's included in the subscription, called Math Seeds. So it is math and we are learning our numbers. Today we learned number 1, and the same concept. You go to the app, you do the lesson, and then you reinforce it using some of these worksheets that are included per lesson. So I'm very excited to do this with him this year. Just having that lesson and then the reinforcement, I think is going to be amazing for him. And these couple of days he's been loving it. During the summer he was doing it just to kind of play around and he loved it. So we're excited about these. Okay. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the tour of our homeschooling room. All right guys, so as you guys can see, this is our homeschooling room. Over here, I'll go through each section and I will show you how it is that we store our stuff and everything that we have gotten for the school year. As far as decor, over here, like we said, we have the white wall, and come zoom in a little bit, Nathan. It's just electrical tape that we used, and we just cut into 2-inch strips, and we just put like a Swiss cross, and we did it all across the wall. Everywhere we have moved, I have done this because I love how it looks. Obviously we have the be kind, you know, that's kind of like something that I want to enforce on all of our kids, just to have patience, be kind with one another. This star we've had for a while. It's actually a Christmas star, and I thought it was so cute to have it here in the room. We don't always turn on the light, but right now it's on. And then over here we have a cute little, of course, because we have to have cute little decor. This shelf, which I got at IKEA. This was longer and we just cut it in half. These we got in IKEA too. This is from IKEA. I think my dad gave this to one of the kids, and I just thought it was super cute. It's like, oh, give it to Lucia. It sounds like a frog. It's super cute. And then over here we have these books. Nathan's going through the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit books. I just thought it look really pretty up there. Okay, so let's get started with this guy over here. So over here we got this IKEA. We love IKEA. IKEA is not sponsoring this video, but kind of, I guess, because we got most of the stuff from our homeschooling room from IKEA. Over here we have our arts and crafts box. I don't remember where we got it, but I love having this for the kids because they can literally just be very creative and do whatever they want. I love when they have the space where they can be very creative and do whatever they want. So it's a little bit of a mess right now, but that's all the way up here. What else? I got this guy at the dollar store. We have some air dry clay for them to do, plenty of tape. Like I said, I love having a lot of just art and craft stuff, so it gives them the space to be creative and do whatever they want. So I love having all those things available. These things is where these little folders, they put their a lot of their work when they're done, so that way we keep them organized. These are their previous year's work that we keep in there. Let's put this up here, just some artwork. Over here we have the teacher books, workbooks, and answer keys for me to go through all their tests and such. Like I said, Nathan and Lucia are doing Abeka for 2 of their major subjects. These are Legos. My kids are into Legos. They love Legos, all of them. So they have some Legos here. They have more over there. I'll show you later. And these are some of their Beyblades Stadium. They love Beyblades. Okay, so this is Lukey's little cubby thing. He has his iPad here, his headphones, some more books. The kids have really been into the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series. I love having a lot of books for them to read and have those options. What else we have in the back? How to Train a Dragon. I thought it was just like maybe 2 or 3 books. No, there's like a million books. Look at all these books over here, and they've read them all. Nathan's read them all. He's currently into Wings of Fire, so that series. And then these are the books that he's currently reading, okay? Then over here, more books for the kids to grab, mostly also Luke. He loves reading all these books. Berenstain Bears, I love Berenstain Bears. We have How to Draw Everything, I love that book. Kids Encyclopedia, very important for us. And a book about the stars. I also have this. I got this for Lukey, my very first library, and we've read it a couple of times, but I think I want to dive more back into these later so he can learn his colors, numbers, shapes, words, and all that. Even if they don't know how to read, kids are very fascinated with books, just seeing the pictures and stuff, so that's why I love having tons of options for them to go through. We do have, I let them take breaks, or I make them take breaks. I think right now, every time they finish a subject, I want them to take at least a 10-minute break to kind of, you know, stop, pause schoolwork and do something fun, read, play, etc., just to get their minds a little bit of rest, you know, let their minds have a little rest. Okay, let's go through our toys. We don't have a lot of toys. I know a lot of people nowadays have tons of toys for our kids, but I love having a few toys, but not too much, not too many. I prefer them to be very creative with everything that we're getting them, as far as like, I'll show you now, blank papers, arts and crafts, so they can do whatever they want and just kind of get their minds going and working, and not really having toys that can do stuff for them, but more ways that they can be creative. So for example, Luke has a lot of cars. He loves cars. So here we have our big cars, here we have our tiny cars. We have balls. They also like action figures. So we have like Captain America and Iron Man. Here's Captain America. This guy actually goes in here. So they have their action figures. Lately, they've been really into these poppers. They sell them at the dollar store. They've been like fascinated. But anyways, here are some blocks. I love good old blocks because you can build and you can do a lot of things, you know. They're kind of like Legos. You can do, the possibilities of things that you can do are endless. What else? And there is, where are they? Here we go. These are super cool too because they're magnetic and you can make houses. You could do whatever shape, structure that you want, and they're magnetic. So I highly recommend these. They're very, very cool toys. Put these back. And then all the way in the top we have our Lego drawer. We have all of our Legos here. Nathan has them sectioned off in bags. I'm not quite sure why. But anyways, they love Legos. They can play for hours with Legos. So over here I have like this marble set. Oh, here's a little ramp that my husband did for Luke and his cars. Homemade ramp. And over here, this is super cool too. It's a 3D marble run set. I got this for them a few months ago and they love it because this you can change as many times, as many ways as you want. And it comes with, I think, like 30 marbles, which I think we've lost the majority of them, but there's still a lot in here for them to play with. All right, I want to go through these drawers really quick for you guys. Starting from the top, we have a lot more books. We have a lot of Dr. Seuss books, a lot of the Tuttle Twin books as well. We love those. And yeah, and this is where pretty much we have a lot of our glue sticks, scissors. On the top, I have plain white paper. We need to restock. Again, just something they can grab and be very creative with. And then we also have in the bottom, we have colored construction paper. Each one of the kids has their own drawer here for them to put anything that they want. So that's Lucia's drawer. We have sight words and just flashcards of words that we need to brush up on. We have puzzles. Let's see what else. The next one, I think it's Nathan's drawer. More Lego stuff in there. What else? Over here we have a hot glue gun kit. Over here, come get a little closer, Nathan. Over here we have tons of glue, actual glue, glitter glue, scissors, string, all of these. So pretty much, again, they can use these to do whatever they want. We have chalk, we have, I don't know why we have rope in here. Extra erasers, I think this is to make bracelets. Index cards. Oh my gosh, my life. Over here we have crayons, markers, extra pencils. This is just an extra drawer that we have in here. In the bottom, this is Luke's. We have some flashcards. We're learning our letters. And then the two books that I went through with you guys. And over here, we have their desks. We got this at IKEA a long time ago. It's pretty heavy, but it's lasted all these years. And each one, Nathan and Lucia have their drawer where they have their colored pencils and such. They do have blue light blocking glasses because they are on their laptop and their tablet a long time. Most of the time during the day. Here are all their books. Nathan's Surface. And Lucia's drawer as well. The chairs we got at IKEA, of course, and then their backpacks. Why do they have backpacks? They're homeschooling kids, but whenever they get a chance to bring their backpack, they'll take it everywhere because they love feeling like they are, you know, in school. What else? Fun fact, Nathan actually memorized the entire periodic table of elements last year for school, so good job, Nathan.
Thank you.
What else? And these are all his stickers if you want to show all your stickers. He collects stickers.
Lots of stickers.
Yeah. And then last but not least, I want to show you guys like our little section here of our boards that kind of keep us organized. We have yet to have a final schedule of things that we do, but I can kind of share with you guys a bit of what that looks like. But so over here is our board. The kids do their own breakfast. So here I have labeled out or written out just their schedule of things that we eat for breakfast, so that way I don't have to get up super early. Here are the house rules: clean up after ourselves, we do our chores, we lend a helping hand, we are grateful, we are kind, and we always have fun. And then over here, anything that we have planned out that we want to just keep in mind or remind ourselves to put it in this board. We're part of a co-op, so here's our fall schedule. And then over here is our calendar. We are crossing out things as we go. So this is where if we have an event going on this week, then this is where we have it, so we're all on the same page. All right guys, so that's about it. That is the tour of our room, of our homeschooling room. Pretty much our schedule consists of the kids get up in the morning. We try to have start school by 9, which means they have to get up between 7 and 7:30 to have breakfast on their own. Oscar does spend some time in the morning reading the Bible with them and praying. They have their chores, and then all set, so by 9 o'clock we're all ready to start, and our goal is to finish before lunch. And looking how things are panning out now, there may be a few things that we need to do towards the end of the day or after lunch. And then during the afternoon they do have half an hour of reading. You want to make sure they have half an hour of reading to kind of help them in their language and their reading speed and all that, so so they have that. And then later on the day we either go to the park or we stay here, we relax, we play board games. I do want to have an official schedule. I'm still working on that because I want to just have more consistency throughout the days. So alright guys, so that's about it. Let me know if you guys have any questions at all. Like I said, I love being able to share with you guys the latest curriculum that we're using each year. We take each year one at a time, and we pray about what we're gonna do, and if we need to change things up, then we do. So that's it guys. So hopefully this video wasn't too long. If it was, I'm really sorry. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Put them in the comments below. Stay tuned for a few messages from myself. Love you all, and I will see you on my next video. Bye. Hello friends, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. I put a lot of time and effort in filming these videos and uploading them and editing them for you guys, so it means the world that you guys are taking the time to watch them. So first of all, thank you so much. There's a few things that I want to share with you guys. They won't take long at all, I promise. So number one is I accept prayer requests. So if there's anything that you want prayer over, if you have a family or a friend that needs prayer, if you're going through a situation, or for anyone that you know, go ahead and comment below, or you can go ahead and contact me by emailing me or through social media as well. And I will definitely be praying for you and for your situation. Number two, if you are on social media, you should totally be following me, specifically Instagram and Facebook. I post a lot more content there, specifically on Instagram. I post pictures of my family, of trips, of what I do during the day, recipes, outfits, just a lot more content there, and I have so much fun with it. So if you are on social media, go ahead and follow me over there. Number three, I have an Etsy shop where I design graphic t-shirts. In the future, I'm thinking of maybe adding a few more items on there, but go ahead and check it out. They are comfy t-shirts, mostly faith-based, tons of different colors, and I love t-shirts. I live in t-shirts, and I love designing them. So I've made this shop available for you guys to purchase some really cool and comfy t-shirts that I have designed. So go ahead and check it out. The link to my Etsy shop will be below. And number four, last but certainly not least, if you are not part of this family yet, consider subscribing. We have so much fun here. I do my best to upload 3 days a week. I upload Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays and Wednesdays is mostly Bible related. I do Bible studies and such, and we have fun in those days because we dive into the Word of God and we learn. And Fridays is mostly for my girls out there. I do a lot of makeup hauls, makeup reviews, get ready with me, makeup tutorials. I also do recipes. I do so many things just about my life, and like I said, we have tons of fun on Fridays as well. So if you want to join us, if you feel like that's something that you would love to be a part of, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified every time I upload a new video. See, that was short and sweet, right? Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.